Now in this session I will explain question number 5, 6 and 7 of exercise 7.3 chapter fraction. Now in question number 5 we have find the equivalent fraction of 36 by 48 with numerator 9. That means numerator 9 is already given. So we have to write in this way. That means we have to write this 36 by 48 first. And another fraction, in another fraction the numerator is already given 9, so you have to find the denominator. Fine. So if you see this type of arrangements are there, say 36 and 9, 36 and 9. So what is the relation? You have to understand the relation first. That means 36 and 9 is given. That means if you divide this 36 with 9, what answer you will get? 4. Fine. Or we can also say 9 into 4 is 36. 36 divided by 4, 9. So many ways we can say, isn't it? That is 36 divided by 9 is 4. Or 4 into 9 is 36. Or 36 divided by 4 is 9. So the thing, which relation we will take it? Which relation we will take so that we can get this number? So see, 36 divided by 4 is 9. So obviously we have to also divide this 48 with 4 to get this answer. We are dividing with 4. Fine. If this number is divided by 4, then we are getting 9. So also the denominator should also be divided by 4. Fine. So what is the answer we'll get? 12. So 48. So divided by 4. See, so in both the cases numerator and the denominator we're dividing it with 4 and we're getting the equivalent fraction, that is 9 by 12. Fine. 9 by 12 is the equivalent fraction of 36 by 48. Now we'll go to sum number B. So same thing we'll do with sum number B also. That is, this time the denominator is given 4. So denominator is given 4. So we have to see the relation. That means if I divide 48 by 4, the answer is 12. That means 48 divided by 12 is 4. That means we're dividing this number with 12. The same thing we'll do with the numerator also. We'll divide this number with 12. So 36 divided by 12 is what? 3. Absolutely. So 36 by 48, the equivalent fraction of 36 by 48 is 3 upon 4. Fine. So this is how you have to do this, and these sums are very, very important, students. Fine. So let's move on to question number 6. Now in question number 6 we have to check whether the given fractions which are given are equivalent or not. Fine. So what is sum number A? So sum number A, we have 5 upon 9, 5 upon 9, and another fraction is given 30 by 54. So 30 by 54. Okay. So now what you have to do? We cannot reduce this fraction, but obviously we can reduce this fraction. So let us reduce. These two numbers can be reduced by 2. 2 15s are, 2 27s are. Now again these two numbers are carrying 3 as a common factor. So we will divide it with 3. 3 5s are, 3 9s are. So what is the answer? 5 by 9. See, both the fractions are equivalent. So you will write what you have to write. Hence 5 by 9 and 30 by 54 excuse me, are equivalent. This is how you will conclude the sum. Okay. Now let's move on to sum number B. Now, two fractions are given, 3 by 10. We cannot reduce this because they have only 1 as a common factor. Now, definitely we can reduce this thing. So, these two numbers can be reduced by 2. Fine. So, let us reduce with 2. 2 6, 2 25. Okay. Now, no more we can reduce. So, this is the only answer, students. 65 by 25. So, see, these two fractions are not matching. So, we can write that hence 3 upon 10 and this one 12 upon 50 are not equivalent. Fine. Hence 3 by 10 and 12 by 50 are not equivalent. Okay. Now let's move on to sum. Now there's sum number C is there. I hope you can do all this sum very easily. So try it on yourself. Now let's move on to sum number 7. In question number 7, we have to reduce the following fraction into the simplest form. Now what is the simplest form? Alright, so you all know how to reduce the fraction. Now how will you understand that this is the simplest form? The time when you will reach a point when you see the numerator and the denominator, they both share only 1 as a common factor. 1 as a common factor. Okay, suppose this 3 by 5. Now can we reduce this to number? No, because they are only sharing 1 as a common factor. 9 by 8. Can we reduce this to number with any one number? No, because they only carry these two numbers are only having 1 as a common factor. So this is how you will understand that you have converted any fraction to a simplest form. So let us do some examples, not examples, but sum number A of question number 7. It is given 48 by 60. Now 48 by 60 is not in the simplest form because they are not only sharing 1 as a common factor but also 2. So let us reduce these two numbers with 2. 24, 30. Now again this form is not in the simplest form because again these two numbers can be reduced by 2. 12, 15. So this form is a simplest form? No, because these two numbers can again be reduced by 3. So 3 4s are, 3 5s are. Now 4 upon 5. Now you see you cannot reduce 4 and 5 together with any of the number. So because they are sharing only 1 as a common factor. So this is the simplest form of 48 by 60. Okay. So now let's do sum number B. Now we have 150 by 60. Now if you see the numerator and the denominators are carrying 0 at the unit digit. Okay, now you will do what you will do. You will just reduce these two zeros. You see, it will now become 15 by 6. So easy. Now can you say these two numbers, this is in the form of simplest form? This is in the simplest form? No. Why this is not in the simplest form? Because the numerator and the denominator can be reduced by number 3. So just reduce this. 3 5s are, 3 2s are. So now it is in the simplest form because 5 and 2 are sharing only 1 as a common factor. So this is the simplest form of 150 by 60. Okay. Now let's do sum number C. 84 by 98 can be reduced by 2. So 2 4s are, 2s are, and 49s are. Now 42 and 49 can be reduced by 7. 7 6s are, 7 7s are. So the simplest form is 6 upon 7. Okay. Now let's do sum number D. So sum number D, what we have to reduce these two numbers by 2. So that is 2 6 are, 2 26 are, isn't it? 2 26 are. Now this again we can reduce it by 2. 2 3s are, 2 13s are. So the simplest form is 3 upon 13. And E is also very easy. 7 by 28. So 7 by 28 can be directly reduced by 7. 7 1s are and 7 4s are. So your required answer is 1 by 4. Fine. So that's it for today. God bless you. Take care and stay blessed.